Today's our first hunting day of the 2025 season. The dogs are fat and Stella's actually just weaned off her pups about 2 weeks ago. So they're a bit unfit, but it should be alright. But I've got the kids and the missus in the truck and we're going to head up into the forestry block today and try and nab a pig if the dogs don't take off now and go grab one. So here's hoping we don't lose pigs because of the unfit dogs and noisy kids and nagging missus. Nah, they'll be sweet. They're pretty keen. We'll get into it, eh? We've just got through the lock gate and the dogs took off just here in front of the truck, and then we saw a pig running through that creek. It looked like like an 80-pound pig. It's bounced over the hill. We've watched the dogs go over, but we're just setting up the drone now, and if they hit it then I'll send it over and see what's going on. But yeah, it looked like an alright pig. Be a good starter for them for the season anyways. It's pretty exciting. It's always good luck when you take the family, isn't it? These little buggers, they know what like the hard graft is like. So the update is the dogs are 340 metres over the hill. They've just come up treed on the GPS gear, so it should tell me that they're barking soon, but if they've got the pig, if I get any indication that they've hit it, then I'm going to send the drone over first and see what's going on, and then we'll bounce around. They should just bail it. It's a good enough pig that they should just stand off and bail. If it's any more than that, we're going to pack up sticks and bounce around and catch up to it as fast as we can.
I'll put a booby trap out.
On our way to the pig. I was hoping when we got the drone over there that we'd see them bailing it, but we've got one dog bailing it so far, and the main attraction's not doing that, as you can see. So we're going to rush in and try and sort it out and put it out of its misery, if we can get there in time. They lost it. Just as we got here, we watched it, and the kids started yelling, and we're just setting up, and yeah, we just heard the dogs getting hiding, and that's it. It's gone. 40 metres away. That's how it goes.
Now throw a hook and pull it and make dust, so the pig thinks it's a friend pig, and then he comes, and then we can shoot him. It's a tree.
We tusky. They got knocked around the first time, lost it. Obviously this is the second or third time they got knocked around, and that's it, game over. Not for the season though. We'll get out there again. It's not an overly bad rip. It's not a great rip though, but we've just packed up and we're gonna head back home, call the vet up and get him stitched up, I think. Poor little guy, but yeah, it's a good, probably 90 pound one. Once we got close to it, it's about a 90 pound boar. Don't be a dick, man. Oh man, you're heavy. Table and room.
Good boy, Stewie.
Pull the grass out of it. Good deal.
Needs to be soaked. You can't do that.
We'll just put a staple on, you can lick it clean afterwards. It's really good. No, it needs to breathe. Well, it's got to swell and then it's got to leak. And you've got to be able to clean it out. So it's got to drain.
You're the boss.
It's better already.
He's just going to rip them straight out.
Hopefully not.
You took that well, matey.
Good boy. So it's been about just over a week since Stu got knocked around by that pig, and it's time to take his staples out. So we've had to just monitor him, and he's probably gone just over where he should be with his staples, but it's healed up real well. So what we're going to need is a couple of things. Have a pair of side cutters to cut the staples, and some needle nose pliers to pull the staples. Now you shouldn't be touching the skin with the tools itself, and all the touching of the skin should be done in a sanitary way to reduce infection into the wound. So I've got a couple of gloves to keep my hands away from the infected area, but he's going to ruin that himself. We'll try our best, and because it's a bit of a bush fix, we'll do what we can. So all this is new to Stu, so what we have to do is teach him to lay down, which we've never done before. So we're going to do a pressure to him and lie him down on the side. There you go. Good boy. So from here we grab our side cutters and we cut the staples just in the middle without touching the skin. And from there we're going to use our needle nose pliers. So with our needle pliers we're going to go down, we're just off the skin, we're going to grab the staple itself away from the skin as possible, and we're going to pull it out and around, and that's going to pop the staple out and it's nice and clean. And from then on you just have to monitor it, make sure it heals completely, but yeah, the way he's gone, he's perfectly good to go. So what I do on the hill is I carry one of these staplers, a skin stapler, and it's good for humans and animals alike. I get mine from Game Gear, but you can get them online anywhere. But they seem to do the trick there, and yeah, they hold their value for a long time. If you keep them clean, then you can use it quite a few times. Once you start getting blood and stuff all over it, well, it just starts getting a bit germy, and it's time to get another one. But I think they're about $15 at your Game Gear online store or wherever else you can find them. And you can also with that, get a first aid kit for the dogs, and it comes with a Celox or a Celox, and it's just a powder form that clots blood for you when your dogs are in a bad way, bleeding out quite a bit, and you need to sort of just plug them up before you can get to the vet. Okay? So Stu's done real well with this. It took him a bit to lie down and chill out, but that's alright. He's never done that before, other than the day that we stapled him up. But yeah, on to the next one, and I would say he will have just that little bit more respect for a pig next time. A couple of days after taking those staples out, Stu put me to the test of my words of saying that he will respect the pig a bit more. You might hear a subtle hint of one dog bailing, and it's not Stu. He managed to track down this pig about 700 metres away, and she gave him the slip a few times and dragged the dogs another 600 metres before he single-handedly nailed it down while Stella was bailing the whole time. It's not a bad thing, but it wasn't a great thing in my head. He sort of needed that next level up when it comes to pigs, something that'll make him really respect something big and put him off bailing. My next thought went to maybe taking him back to Bill Westwood's training block and giving him a bit more time in there just to settle into some bailing. Well, that was a bit of a different one. I couldn't hear a thing. I didn't realise they were down in this low creek. I mean, right down. There were 2 creeks over, and I was only 200 metres away, but I didn't know why I couldn't hear anything. So I thought I'd just mosey on over. It's a bit of a jaunt. And the dogs had this big fat maiden sow. Yeah, she's not huge, but she's fat as heck. So yeah, we'll climb her out of here and chuck her in the chiller once we get back. Whew. There was one grueling carry out for this little pig. I couldn't even get the camera out. It was so rough. But we're almost at the truck. We've gone about 400 metres out of the hills with her. And the dogs are actually looking not too bad. Unlike me. A couple of vomits on the way. Only on the uphill stuff, of course. Downhill. Bit of wet ass slipping all over the place after that big downpour the other week. Now we're on the track and we're dangerous. The old mana stick taking a bit of a thrashing today. Didn't fire a bullet, but it was converted with a little effort into a tukutuku. So I get my old ass out of here. Now it needs a good old scrub. So once we get up to this pig at home, to pull out all the gear wires and get stuck in the huck in it. Poor little bugger. Old Winnie doesn't do a lot of barking these days, and neither does that fool. I just lay here. I felt something go click and it actually feels alright. It's actually make my back feel a bit better. Whew.
What are we doing today?
Singeing the pig.
What are you going to use?
My knife. Dun, dun, dun.
Right, we've finally got this pig back home, and me and the boys here are going to singe it up, North Island style. I haven't seen anyone doing the South Island actually, other than my brother. So we've had a request in to get it singed up, and it's going to be a spit roast pig, so that's perfect. She's really fat.